Hello, my name is Jose Figueroa. I'm an active home insurance agent in the state of Florida. Today I would like to speak about Citizens Home Insurance flood insurance. Is it required? So today I will be providing some clarity surrounding Citizens Property Insurance flood insurance requirement. Bonus insight for those that watch till the end. So the main question, the reason why you tuned in is flood is Citizens requiring you to have flood insurance? So the short answer is yes. The long answer is yes, yes, yes. There's an old saying that the devil's in the detail. I think fits perfectly in this particular scenario. So hopefully I will provide some clarity to all the information you've been hearing. Okay, so um, I would like to answer two key questions today about Citizens Flood Insurance requirement. When does this requirement start, and who are impacted at the different start dates? So I'm posting an image of the policyholder, Citizens policyholder affirmation regarding flood insurance form. Some of you have already received this information. So I'm posting the form right now. You can pause the video to look at it in depth for better understanding. So I made some notes on this particular form on the bottom. Okay, so I broke it up into two parts. So there's two groups that Citizens is speaking to on this particular form. So the first group is those that are already in a flood zone. If you know you are already in a flood zone, Citizens wants you to comply by July 1st, 2023. Obviously, that's already passed. We're in 2024. So if your renewal's coming up and they don't have a copy, you may be not getting non-renewed because they never received a copy of your flood insurance form. Okay, so make sure your agent has a copy of it. Some of you that have different agents with different policies, and so they can upload the form to Citizens accordingly. Okay, so if you are enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, part two of this form is where it kind of gets a little tricky. So part two are those that are not in a flood zone. You may be asking, why am I required to have a flood insurance if I'm not in a flood zone? That is a great question. My opinion is there are too many people in Citizens, and it's a strategic way to reduce the citizen policyholder population. Part two, policyholders whose property is located outside of a special flood hazard area. That's basically saying people that are not in a flood zone must have flood coverage in place for Citizens policies effective or on or after. Here's where the tricky part occurs. This mandate requires you to have flood insurance if you have a Citizens policy, you to have flood insurance by January 1st, 2024. If your coverage A value is above 600,000. Okay. If your the previous video that I just I went into detail about coverage A, right? That's the main coverage value. If your coverage A value is 500,000 or more, then your compliance with this requirement is January 1st, 2025. If your property value is 400,000 or more, then your compliance with this is January 1st, 2026. If your coverage A value is under 400,000, then your compliance is January 1st, 2027. So with that said, there's a lot of you that are not in a flood zone that don't need to worry about this compliance till January 1st, 2027. So hopefully that provides a little bit of peace of mind in reference to you complying with that mandate. Okay, so now for those of you that this is a little bonus insight for those of you that stood till the end. I'm gonna post a free link right now. This is a FEMA flood website to search to see if your property or a property you're interested in is located in a flood zone. Okay, so feel free to use this, especially if you're in the process of looking for a home in the state of Florida. Feel free to use this free tool. You input your in the main homepage. You enter the property address, and a map will pop up letting you know if your property is located in a flood zone or not. And typically, flood zones, there's a lot of them, but typically the AE is a flood zone, and the zone X is not a flood zone. Okay, that's even though you could flood in that particular area. So hopefully this was great information, and it provided a little bit more clarity as to Citizens Home Insurance is flood insurance required. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.